They have sparkling eyes, a shy smile, movements as smooth as a dance, and a charm that melts any heart. Salamanders are winning over homes and hearts all around the world. But don't be fooled. They're not just cute, they're fascinating, mysterious, and full of biological surprises. You're about to meet some of the most exotic, captivating, and, believe it or not, adorable pets nature has ever created. From species that glow in the dark to ones that never grows old and can regenerate their own body. This journey into the world of salamanders will make you rethink everything you thought you knew about pets. Get ready, because these tiny magical creatures may be small, but they'll take up a giant space in your heart. Smiling salamanders? Meet the most expressive pets in the animal kingdom. It's impossible to look at some salamanders, like the axolotl, and not feel like they're smiling back at you. With their naturally curved mouths and big round eyes, they seem to radiate joy and calmness all the time. But this smile goes beyond cuteness. Studies show that this appearance helps create an emotional bond with their caretakers. They transmit a feeling of tranquility that can even reduce stress. These are silent creatures, but their faces speak volumes. And it's exactly this expression that enchants children, adults, and even people who have never had a pet before. Maybe that's why so many people feel instantly at peace when they see one. It's as if the world slows down when we look at them. Sharing a smile with a salamander might seem like a small moment, but it can be a deeply transformative one, and it all starts with that gentle gaze and ever-peaceful little mouth. Watching a salamander move is like watching a slow, graceful dance. Their steps are delicate, almost choreographed, as if they're floating between stones and leaves. But why do they move like this? The answer is fascinating. They use this dance to communicate, avoid predators, and explore their environment quietly. In captivity, many develop even softer movements, almost as if they're interacting with the world around them with mindful awareness. This behavior is so mesmerizing that some owners spend hours just watching their salamanders wander around their terrarium. It's hypnotic, meditative, and almost therapeutic. They don't dance to show off. They dance because that's how they live. And without even realizing it, they teach us to slow down too. In a chaotic world, they are poetry in motion. The axolotl looks like a cartoon character, but it's 100% real. This Mexican salamander keeps its juvenile form for life. It's as if it never grows up, staying forever in baby mode. This phenomenon is called neoteny, and that's not all. The axolotl is a true superhero of nature. It can regenerate entire body parts, legs, tail, heart, even parts of its brain. Scientists all over the world study it to understand how this power might help human medicine. But meanwhile, in a terrarium, it simply floats peacefully, its little arms loose, its pink gills gently waving like feathers. It's hard not to fall in love with an axolotl. It's silent, graceful, and immortal in charisma. For anyone looking for a pet like no other, and one that's incredibly captivating, this is the perfect choice. A magical being that fits inside an aquarium. If you think all salamanders look the same, get ready to be amazed. Some are jet black with golden spots, others are bright orange, and there are even bluish ones that look like fantasy creatures. Among the most popular are the tiger salamander, the fire salamander, and the pachytriton. Each one has his own personality and unique habits. Some prefer aquatic environments, others thrive on land with controlled humidity. But they all share one thing in common. They are hypnotizing to watch. They move slowly, explore curiously, and have a shy demeanor that wins over even the most skeptical observer. Adopting a salamander is like stepping into a universe of natural mystery and beauty. And the best part? With proper care, they can live for many years, bringing companionship and a sense of calm to your daily life. It's like having a little piece of the forest, right inside your home. Who hasn't dreamed of having a pet dragon? Some aquatic salamanders look like miniature mythical creatures. With their vibrant colors, long tails, and external gills that wave like underwater wings, they seem straight out of a fantasy story. But unlike legendary dragons, they are gentle, calm, and easy to care for. They love clean water environments with rocks, plants, and a gentle current. Watching one swim between leaves and hiding spots is an experience that soothes and amazes. With proper care, balanced diet, filtered water, and stable temperature. These mini dragons live happy, healthy lives. More than just pets, they are magical creatures that bridge the gap between fantasy and nature. Having an aquatic salamander is like keeping a magical secret just for yourself, and they repay you with beauty and serenity every day. Have you ever imagined an animal that glows in the dark? Naturally? Some salamanders have biofluorescent properties, meaning they glow under UV light in intense, mesmerizing colors. Scientists are still studying this phenomenon, but it may be connected to night communication or camouflage. In the pet world, this glow turns salamanders into living jewels. With special lighting, the terrarium becomes a stunning display of light and color. Even without the glow, their natural colors are so vivid they look handcrafted like nature's own works of art. And yet, they are real, accessible, and completely possible to care for responsibly. It's like having a living constellation at your fingertips. A gift from nature, one that can live with you. They don't bark, they don't meow, and they don't make a mess, but they still manage to capture hearts. Salamanders are silent, but their presence fills the room with peace. Children are fascinated by their calm gaze and soft movements, while adults find in them a way to relax after a stressful day. Their slow-paced lifestyle inspires us to pause and pay attention. They're perfect for people who live in apartments, have limited space, or just want a pet that doesn't demand constant interaction. And more than that, they teach responsibility, empathy, and the value of silence. Living with a salamander shows us that connection doesn't need noise, just respect, care, and attention to detail. And before you know it, they've become part of the family, quiet but unforgettable. A lot of people think salamanders are reptiles, but they're not. They're amphibians. The confusion comes from their smooth skin and lizard-like appearance, but their biology tells the real story. They breathe through their skin, go through metamorphosis, and spend part of their lives in water and part on land. Knowing this is crucial to providing the ideal environment, with humidity, controlled temperature, and hiding spots. Treating a salamander like a reptile can cause stress and illness. That's why understanding their life cycle and needs is so important before adopting one. Yes, they're sensitive, but they're also highly adaptable when cared for properly. Knowledge is love in action. Understanding their true nature is the first step toward a long, happy life together. After all, they're not just pets. They are tiny pieces of the forest, alive and breathing. Salamanders don't shout for attention. They whisper with beauty, calm, and presence. They are living charms, quiet, profound, magical. In a loud, fast-paced world, they invite us to silence, patience, and wonder. Protecting these creatures means preserving some of the most poetic parts of nature. Caring for a salamander is both a responsibility and a privilege. If you've fallen in love with these dancing, smiling little creatures, leave a comment telling us which one enchanted you the most. Subscribe to the channel to discover more fascinating animals that almost no one knows about. Because here, nature speaks softly, but leaves an everlasting impression.